When I saw you pass me, if I had the opportunity, I wouldn't let this moment pass me. Damn, here it comes again.
I don't wanna let my heart get lost in these feelings, but I got a yearning for that beautiful feeling. And even though I don't even know your name, probably won't get this chance again. Can we talk about what things would be like?
Give me and you became friends.
Good evening.
I am Tyree.
And I'm Trilly.
And this is What's the T Squared?
I don't know why we so goofy right now.
Yeah, I don't do
Thank you guys again for joining us. And thank you so much for the response that we got from the last few videos. We love it. We appreciate it. And we'll keep doing it as long as you guys keep responding and sending us messages. We love it. So today, well, first, you want to just taste this tea?
Yeah, let's taste the tea.
Let's taste the tea. Father, help us.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
Let me see.
I don't want any more, but it's not bad. It's actually really good.
It tastes like a
Is it
warm
raspberry?
fruit punch.
It does taste like warm fruit
Which
punch.
kind of turns me off and on at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. Maybe it is that the remnants of gum in my mouth that's mixing it in. I don't know, but I really like it.
Oh, okay.
I do, but I can hide it. I can hide that gum. Mm-hmm. No, just kidding. So today, we have a really dope episode today. We have a fashion episode that we're going to do today. And so it's going to be all about fashion, very fashion forward, very fashion, what's happening now. So I really hope that you guys enjoy it. We love fashion. We love playing around with our looks. And so that's what we're going to talk about today, which leads me to my tea.
Give us the tea.
So, this past week, there was a Victoria's Secret fashion show, and they have that annually every single year. And this year, it was really, really good. In my opinion, it was really good. The Weeknd performed. That one dark-haired girl who dated Justin Bieber was on the Disney Channel. I don't remember her name, but she was there. Ellie Goulding, she was there, and she has a beautiful voice. But the models, they were to die. Like, some of the outfits were so super dope. It was like a fireworks theme and a Winter's Wonderland theme. So what I wanted to tell you about.
Tell me, boo.
So every year they have the $2 million panty and bra set.
What? Wait.
Let it soak in.
Because I want to know if the $2 million.
$2 million.
Does
for
that
your
come with a
Chi-Chis
TV?
and your vajayjay.
I need to know if it comes with a TV, a house, and 2 cars.
It comes with, okay, so this year, the model, 29-year-old model, her name is Lily Aldridge, and she was the lucky winner who got to wear the $2 million panty and bra set. Now, prior to her, it was Tyra Banks, it was Heidi Klum, Adriana Lima.
Okay, yeah.
So, you know, she has some big shoes to fill, but she's a beautiful girl. She's stick thin, though, and I ain't, with the skinny girls, but she's really skinny, but she's really, really pretty. Now, let me tell you about this bra. Let me give you the tea about this bra. Okay, so 685 hours to create. It's more than 6,500 precious gems, more than 126 diamonds, and 400 other stones. So add that up. $6,500 plus 126 plus 400. Add it up. And text me the answer because I don't know math. 1,364 carats. Good evening.
Wow.
So yeah. So I mean, if I had that, I would probably hammer it and break it up, and I would sell it. But that's because I don't got titties or a vagina. But yeah, it just is what it is. But it was beautiful. It was like twirled up, and it was really nice. It was really beautiful. So
We're gonna
shout
show a
out
picture.
to we're gonna show a picture, and we're gonna show a picture of the model too. So shout out to Lily. She did her thing. Now, the other thing that was really like dope.
Okay.
So this model, beautiful chocolate. She's still thick skinny, but she's beautiful chocolate model. Her name is Maria Borges. She made Victoria's Secret history because she was the first model ever to wear her natural hair.
What?
And so I think that that's crazy that
Wait.
she's the first one. So
Wait, you said, okay, so she's chocolate.
chocolate.
So you mean by natural, she wet it and just went out with a wet and go.
Let me tell you something. She ain't even wet her hair. She shook it like this. When you get out the bed and you shake the lint out, that's what she did. And she just went out there. She said that she did an interview with Essence. She said that she was really nervous about asking them, but she asked them. They said yes. And she did her thing. This is her third time walking in the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and the first time anybody ever wore their natural hair. Them white girls, they don't be always wearing their real hair. That's the tea. But it was a really good show. It was really like, it kept you engaged, and then they show 1,000 Victoria's Secret commercials, so it was really good. So that's what I
Wow,
wanted to talk
that's
about.
wonderful. I mean,
And
then,
then we went to a fashion show that you was in, girl. Tell us about that.
Well, hold on. Genesis LaForcarde. Don't
Yeah.
make fun of me because she's going to beat me up when she come out here. She's all the way from France. She is the CEO of the young, beautiful, light-skinned CEO from A Woman's Touch. And she had her 3-year anniversary last week.
She did.
And we were there separately. I was modeling and Tyree was, interviewing with our producer. And I was kidding. She's really from England. She's from England. Hello. How you-
Hello, governor.
I'm
I don't know
good.
if that's England or
I
not, and I
don't
do
know either.
apologize if that was offensive. My accent isn't really good, but yeah, the fashion show was dope. Me and shout out to Tony for being my guest correspondent. It was so fun. It was super dope. The fashion was super dope. Out of Africa over here killed it, and it was really, really an experience. And I probably ate all the cupcakes off of the hors d'oeuvre table.
Anyways, we have Genesis here, so we'll be right back.
Run it back, nigga, cause I'm straight with the rock. If you feeling like a nigga, gone, brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, gone, brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, ladies is pimps too, ladies is pimps too, gone, brush your shoulders off.
And we're back. I'm Tyree.
And I'm Trini.
He's not. And we have, look what we have. It's Genesis LaForcarde. All the way from
guys?
England.
England.
Yes.
Oxford,
from-
England.
A very interesting origin. It's very unique. That's why she's so pretty, probably.
And we have tea
Yes.
from my
Tea, honey.
hometown.
Yes. Oh yeah.
We have English
I didn't even put the two together.
English
I'm slow. I'm
breakfast,
sorry.
English breakfast tea.
as my people would say.
Yes.
It's tea time with
It's
Genesis from
tea-
England.
Well, I want to sip some on that
Yeah.
note.
Okay, we're going to.
Right?
Good. Ooh, that made me choke.
Don't choke
Because I was
now.
trying to talk and sip at the same time. I thought that I could swallow. I can't.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're thinking negative.
Oh my
in our
goodness.
heads.
Before we start, I do want you guys to notice Genesis' cup has a J on it.
Can you see it? Is it? Oh, wait,
It's
yes.
for you.
Yes, thank
That's
you.
your special gift.
You know, it's cool because a lot of people think Genesis is with a G because they read the Bible and all, and I'm like, no, it's a J.
It's a J.
Yeah.
My
So
parents
we
are
better-
different.
Yeah, they're
Cool.
from England.
Absolutely.
So, Genesis, I had the. Did you guys see me on the runway, by the way, during the break? I
Brown
know.
chicken,
I
wow,
know.
wow.
Everybody
I
saw
know.
that, girl. Everybody
I
saw
just
that.
want to make sure y'all know. But anyway, I had the pleasure of being on the runway for her 3-year celebration of A Woman's
Yes.
Touch.
Yay,
Yes.
amen.
Yes.
My baby
Hallelujah.
turned 3.
Yes.
And so we want to know, Genesis, how did you start your own line?
Well, at 17, I started as a wardrobe stylist.
Oh.
So I was working with all these designers, and from there I got to learn from like what to do and what not to do. A lot of the things were like what not to do when you start your own business, just because I was actually able to see their mistakes. So, and as a sophomore in college, I was like, 18 at the time, I had to write a story and we like our professor made us like choose a subject, and my subject was women in Saudi Arabia. So I was like, what am I gonna write about? It's like, Lord,
I'm from England.
10 pages, Lord.
Oh, gosh.
So right, yeah.
no.
Well, it turns out after doing all the research, like I learned so like it was my page was like 20 pages.
Yeah.
Like I learned a lot about women and women that are suffering from just like like they're just not really empowered. So they're not allowed to drive a car because they're female. They're not allowed to get an education because they're a female. They have to ask for permission to go outside.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. To me, it's like I wish you would tell me I can't get in the car
Absolutely.
and drive to school.
Come on
I wish
now.
you would.
Come on now.
Right?
I can't get an education. I got to be dumb. No.
I have to be dumb, and that's how like these women are constantly being put down because they're not educated, and that's how the men are keeping it that way because they're not educated, so they don't even know it's wrong.
Right.
And I feel like women here in America, we definitely take advantage of that, and I feel if we supported one another, we would know that. I wouldn't have to do a research paper to know that. We would know, like, hey, my homegirls over there is not being treated right. And, like, we could speak up for them. And so I created this brand, Women's Touch Apparel, to, like, empower women. And so I have this movement. It's called Women Helping Women. And it's just us helping each other no matter what race you are, if you like girls, if you like guys,
Absolutely.
like what age you are, it doesn't really matter. It's all about just empowering one another. I feel like women are constantly, if you walk into the club and she has better shoes than you, she's automatically your enemy.
Right.
And
Right.
I don't think it should ever be that way.
No.
So
not
I
at all.
created this line for that, and I think when you're a designer, you need to have a meaning. You can't just make pants and make crop tops just because like you like to design. Like you have to have a meaning behind it, or you're never ever going to make it, because why would they, like they could just go to Forever 21
Right.
and buy a crop top.
Right.
Unless you have a meaning. And so Forever 21 is not empowering women.
No.
And I think that's what makes us different.
Absolutely.
It is.
So,
and
yeah.
that you're from England. That was my last time.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
very touching. See,
You
I
like
didn't
the
know
English.
that. Yeah, I love the English. I didn't. See, that's touching. I didn't know that you had that meaning behind it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. They're just like, oh, you just love women, empowering women, but no, it's actually like, it took like there's a reason behind it and why I'm doing it, and just like I go through a lot of experiences, and I'm always helping women, and women. I feel like women suffer so much. Like there's a lot of things that women go through that men will never go through,
Absolutely,
and so
I agree.
I feel like if we support one another, it's like we can change the world, like literally change the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. Look
I'm
at Genesis
assuming-
LaForcarde changing
I
the
know,
world.
right?
Just changing the
From
world.
England.
So
Yeah.
from some of the things that I saw the ladies with what they had on when we were at the fashion show, some of the quotes that I saw, I'm assuming that that's where it was derived from.
Yeah, a lot of the quotes I like dream about, or I see something and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put that on a shirt.
Right.
Lord, you need to educate some women. Like estrogen made me do it is super popular, but a lot of women don't know what estrogen is.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
I'm dead, right?
But it's so true though. It's so
Really?
true.
What?
It's so true.
You have
I
it,
need my estrogen.
girl. You have it in you.
Yes.
So I feel like I'm educating women at the same time, and
Yeah.
I think that's really
At the same
important.
damn time.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the same time, yeah.
Yes.
That's
My particular garment said a whole lot of woman. And I was very proud of that. Very, very
Right.
proud.
One of it was really cool because Whole Lotta Woman was featured on Jordan Sparks' music video Double Tap, so it was so cool, and I didn't even know it was happening.
Really?
No, like I just watched the video and I was like, well, damn. I think I made it, Mom. I made it.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
crazy.
it was really cool to see her. So you have to check it out.
I
Yeah,
will.
I'm gonna go
Jordan
back and
Sparks,
rewatch
Double
it. I like
Tap.
the song. I'm gonna go back and
Yeah.
rewatch it.
We're going to watch your video, Jordan Sparks, to see
Watch
Genesis.
it. Watch
I'm gonna
Jordan.
watch
See
I'm just
Genesis. But yeah.
So this Out of Africa theme that you had, where did the inspiration for that come from?
Well, I wanted, like, because, all of the clothing, everything's cut in stone here in Arizona, and
Okay.
everything's, like, more of a solid color. So I wanted to do an African theme just because I'm an African-American woman, and I wanted to embrace that and kind of showcase that. And just because, like, my following is, it's not just black women. It's,
Right.
it's like, all ethnicities.
Everybody,
Yes.
yeah.
So, and we all came from Africa anyways. A lot of people will doubt that, but that's okay.
They will.
So I wanted to create, like, I got all my fabric from Kenya, and I wanted to create a brand that just, I don't ever change my messages, but I always put my messages on a different type of material. So the African material came from that, and I called it Out of Africa. And we even shot it at the Out of Africa Safari here in Arizona.
Really?
I saw some of those scenes. It looked like the desert. It was like 2 girls, and they
there
were
was
like,
giraffes.
oh God,
There was giraffes just walking. We had to stay on a big safari bus, and we weren't really allowed to be next to the giraffes.
Yeah.
So we put them in a safari bus. Yeah.
You mean Out of Africa, the zoo where you walk around and the things are right behind like a fence?
Girl.
No, ma'am.
But we weren't behind the fence though. We got inside over the fence.
VIP.
Okay.
We got the VIP.
VIP with the lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my. Well, okay. I'm so excited about talking about your designs. We are going to show y'all some of what Genesis does.
Yay!
We'll be right back. Genesis. A woman's touch.
What's up, everybody? This is Tyree with What's T Squared, and I am here at the Women's Touch Apparel's 3rd year anniversary. I am here with Ebony, and she is here with the identity of she. So tell us a little bit about this.
Okay, well, the Identity of She is both a blog and business that is dedicated to equality, feminism, women's rights, and we just really preach how important it is to be equal, whether it's racial issues or whether it's feminism, women's rights, like all that type of things. Especially we're pro-LGBT, we're also pro-choice, and our goal is to just kind of strengthen the community and to be united amongst equality and equal issues.
Absolutely, that's dope. I'm pro everything myself,
yay.
so that's absolutely dope. So how did you guys get connected with this event?
Okay. Well, I met Genesis, who is the creator, founder of Women's Touch Apparel, about 3 years ago. We met through Phoenix Fashion Week, and so we reconnected, and she asked me to be a vendor at the show as well as a sponsor, and I agreed and thought that it'd be really cool. I think it's amazing when women's organizations can connect on something that's really trying to empower women to be better women. So
Absolutely. And then one last question. How long have you guys been around?
Okay, I've had the blog for 2 years. And then I just recently started about 2 months ago to do clothes. So, and my clothes just really affect and reflect what my business is about, so and what my blog's about.
Awesome. I said one last question, but I have one more. Where can we find you? Where can we purchase some of these cool T-shirts that you got here on the table?
Okay, visit theidentityofshe.com. Yeah, and that's where you can find me.
All right. Thank you. That's me, Tyree T Squared. Y'all check it out. The Identity of She. We'll be back.
And we're back with the CEO, Jenesis LaForcarde from England.
Did she say that right?
Oh wait, did I?
Be honest.
Say your name for us.
Jenesis LaForcarde.
Jenesis LaForcarde, the CEO of A Woman's Touch Apparel.
I can't.
You see this?
This
is what she is.
Yeah. Well, except the apprentice. That's the little girl's line.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
little girl.
Yeah.
Nobody tells little girls. I'm gonna hug you later because we can't move. We can't move. So
yes, this right here is the little girl's line. We also have My Mom is the Boss.
I'm gonna show this to you guys as well.
Oh, and show the back.
And we have just the bow ties. Like what?
Soup's cute.
What? Yeah.
I'm gonna have a little girl just so I can.
I'm a whole lot of woman. Y'all know who said that? Beyonce.
Baby.
I love her.
Yeah.
First of all, why is she saying she a whole lot of woman and she a size 2 with her thigh gap? Okay, I'm sorry.
It's all about personality, you know?
Right.
Personality.
I like this one too. This is my favorite.
This is dope.
CEO, yeah. I love bodysuits because like when you want to tuck in your shirt. Well, when you have a bodysuit,
it's so neat.
You just pull it up. Yeah.
Right.
It's like Spanx in one too.
Right.
This is really,
right.
Really cute. And this material is super nice.
Thank you.
There's a stain. I'm just kidding. Right before we started, she said, if there's something, there's nothing on here.
There's nothing on there.
Okay, so what do you have, Tyree?
I have this that says badass chick.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
I love
about
it.
me.
These are the high-lows, so I love these. Look really cool with blazers. In the back, it's like, it hangs up. It's just so cool.
And this is a different type of high-low because it's really high in the front.
We stay up high.
I know that's right.
Up high. And then we have, this is the Out of Africa collection. So this is Estrogen Made Me Do It. Remember, education.
Estrogen made me do it.
Education. All women have estrogen.
Please look it up, guys.
This
know
is
your ovaries.
Our new two-piece. This is strong. And then we have the pencil skirt. It'll look great
What
on
does it look
Tyree,
like?
right? And the sides, you know, he can show that thigh.
Oh, that's cute.
Right?
Outfit. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have this one because, you know, we like, you know, being see-through.
It was a young lady who had this on at your fashion show.
Yeah.
Who kept everybody in order.
Right?
What was her name?
That was Tatiana.
Sabriana.
Yes, she did.
Sabriana.
Oh, sorry.
She
She
kept
was
everything.
everything.
She said, yes, over here.
Tatiana
You,
does
here,
our
you.
operations.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why. Yeah.
Hi, Tatiana and Sabriana.
Tatiana.
You guys are awesome.
What's your PR girl's name again? I'm sorry.
Felicia.
Felicia. And she's sexy.
Hi, girl.
She is sexy. Let me
This
say.
Can y'all
is so
see this?
cute.
'Cause
And
I
then the
need
sides
this in
are
my life.
open.
This reminds me of a
Can you bring it
kimono.
down and come
My
back up
cousin
here,
would
sir?
love this. Oh, I was.
He was in the store at Forever 21 shop. No, he was at the store at a Woman's Touch shop, and that's where he was
And
at.
we'll have that information either here, or
Yeah,
here.
you'll
Or
see
that.
a Woman's Touch information across here somewhere. It'll tell you where to find her on the
And then
internet,
he
where
puts it
her
at the top.
store is. It'll be up here.
Yeah.
It'll be right here.
Here. Right here.
Genesis, before we go,
Yeah.
CEO girl, what is your message to the world, to other little girls out here watching, looking at Genesis? They can say, that could be me one day. What do you have to say to them? Look in that camera
You
and tell
can do anything you want as long as you're fierce.
Yes, I agree.
Stay fierce.
Thank you. Like, that made me do this. Thank you.
You're so silly.
gosh.
Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
We
Thank
love
you for having me.
You're
And you
awesome.
guys continue to watch the footage after this. You know, Tyree did some interviews. A Woman's Touch Apparel.
The fashion
A
show was
Woman's
dope.
Touch Apparel. A Woman's Touch Apparel.
Yes.
We'll be right
Genesis.
back. I am Tyree here with T Squared, and I am here with Miss Breezy right here, and she's about to tell us about her collection. She has some ready-to-wear pieces. She has some pieces that she can make to fit just you. So what are some of the pieces that you have right here?
Oh gosh, well, I've got a billion made-to-order designs, whether it's spike bras or laser cutout materials, which are really on trend right now. What I'm really excited about is our 2016 line that just hit Phoenix Fashion Week. We're also going to go do Plitz New York Fashion Week, and these are ready-to-wear items, meaning I'm going down to those outlets, sourcing my fabrics, getting my pattern makers involved in the garment district, bringing it back to Phoenix, to our hometown. So it's not just about me sewing in the room, it's also about that ready-to-wear, going into those boutiques. Woo-woo, little backlist going on. Not just clothing, but accessories. We've got fur stoles, whether it's jewels or Swarovskis as well. So it's really about everything, whether you're that small shop local and you want that made-to-order piece that no one else has. You know, at Rock, and even the guys come out and like, hey, bling me out for the concert. So it's really about having fun, bringing art, and being local fashion here in Arizona.
Absolutely. You guys hear it first. What's the T Squared here with Breezy?
Lousy
Y'all
Rich.
check her out, Lousy Rich.
Women's Touch Apparel.
Peace out.
Hi, we're back.
We're back.
I am Tyree.
And I'm Treely.
And this is...
What's T Squared?
And we have another guest with us right now. Her name is Kesha.
Yes.
And she's from Ambiance Beauty Bar. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Yes, this beauty.
And we got a little chocolate on set. He's a little warm. You see that? But we are going to talk about some makeup tips.
Yes.
And Kesha also is a hair manufacturer,
Yes,
and
she
she
is.
has some hair she wants to discuss with us as well.
Yes.
So my first question, Kesha, because, you know, I love makeup, you know, when I need to have it. And I want you to discuss some do's and don'ts.
Okay. Some of the do's and don'ts. You do want to make sure that you are priming your face and that you have a lot of moisturizer on your face prior to applying any makeup to your face. You want to make sure it's moisturized as good as possible, and then you want to prime it so that the makeup is set on your face and there's no shine. So that is a very important do. If you don't do that, epic fail.
I'm taking notes.
Don't apply your foundation with your fingers. They're dirty.
Ew.
Use a brush, tools, anything. You can use a stipple brush. You can use a concealer brush that is right here. Stipple brush or concealer brush. These are really good tools to use to begin the application process of applying your foundation. You also want to make sure in replace of your fingers, use a sponge.
Okay.
These are your best friends. If you don't have one, get lots of them. You want to use it moist. If you use water to saturate it in water and kind of get it damp a little bit, or you can use another setting spray. But you want to make sure that this is as damp as possible when going behind the application of the foundation on the face to blend it flawlessly as though it's kind of an airbrush look.
So that sponge. So when I see girls do this with with their foundation,
they
should
are
be
beating
using
the face.
Okay.
Let me tell you a story
okay.
about beating the face. It really does hurt. She's done my makeup before.
It's not that
and
bad. I'm gentle.
She
I thought I was gentle.
She thinks she hurt my eye. It's broken, but I got it back. Okay. Anyways, I'm back.
But you were flawless. That's the beauty of it.
You
we
can
gotta make
hurt
sure you're
me
flawless.
just as long as I'm flawless.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, since that's it, okay, we talked about some foundation. Do you want to try some foundation matching?
Well, what I want to do is, yes, we can match him first, and then I'm going to kind of really, really quick go in with the highlighting do's and don'ts, because apparently that's where a lot of women are going wrong.
It looked like they got flashlights
Yes.
right under their eyes. It was terrible. Terrible.
Yes, so what we want to do first is let's go ahead and just
Let me clear my palette.
close your eyes. Let me spray you really quick. I'm going to go behind and spray my sponge as well. Or like I said, you can
That
use some
smells
water
really
and damp
good.
it. I am going to take a quick color, which I know his color, and I'm just going to apply it really quick on his face. And this is going to blend. I'm going to show you exactly how to highlight. So this is going to act as if...
I'm sorry, real quickly. Now you're you're blending. What is the spray you're using now?
Well, the spray that I'm using right now, this is Max Prep and Prime Fix.
Okay.
You can use water.
Okay.
Anything absorbing on the face with a sponge will get the job done.
Okay.
So you're going to go in and just blend it out so he's got an even tone. So this is going to act as the foundation.
Okay.
Just like that. Even tone. So this is what you want your canvas to look like prior to applying the lighter shade for highlighting. So do you see how the sponge went in?
Yeah.
And totally just made it as streakless and effortless as possible.
Is it better to use a liquid foundation or a powder?
In this situation, you want to definitely use liquid first. Powder is to always set it and finish it. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to show you exactly how to get rid of that really light effect underneath the eye when you go into... Yeah, right. We don't want to do that. So you want to take a little bit. See how it's just a few shades lighter than him. Just a little bit. Not a lot.
A few shades lighter. I've seen women use like straight fair, like they never seen sun before.
They
I promise you.
that is not. That's a makeup.
They my
mistake.
complexion and they using Faith Evans color.
And you should not do that. You want to kind of keep it as natural as possible.
Okay.
If if it's going to be something where it's at night, if you're going for a nighttime look, then it's okay to go up a shade or two lighter than normal. But during the day, you kind of want to keep it as natural as possible. So maybe 1.5 to 2 shades lighter than what you naturally are. So that's what we did with him. Look up for me. And this is me just applying here. So as you can see, on top of his canvas, I have applied a lighter color with my sponge beauty blender, or it acts as a beauty blender because this isn't a real one, to highlight his face.
Let me see, boo.
So you can see up in here, this is his natural color, and right underneath the eyes is his highlighted color. So this would be more of a natural highlighted look for the day. You always want to make sure you go behind to set this so that it sits in place all day. So I'm going to take a little bit of this is a translucent powder. So this is going to go right on. Look up. And we're going to set this and let it bake. Baking is something that a lot of makeup artists say it's a terminology when we want to allow the powder to sit on top of the highlighted area so that it sits right into the skin and the makeup kind of like attaches to the powder so that it doesn't move throughout the day.
So baking is that binding action that you're getting to look flawless.
So when did you, while this is baking and in the oven, when did you first start doing makeup?
I've been doing makeup since I was a kid, sneaking it out of the house.
Where's your mama, Kesha? I'm telling.
Showing up to school, popping up on me because she knew I was wearing makeup. That's where my mom was. But
Right.
I've always was the girl in the group that did the makeup. I mean the eyebrows, the dark lipstick, the dark lip liner with the red. You know, I took it all the way back. That was the 90s, so that's what we did.
Yeah.
Hey.
But then as I got better and better, my friends started to want me to do their makeup before we go out. So it kind of just became like a little monster to say the least.
So
And
makeup became who you are.
absolutely, because
Okay.
I've always wore
Loved
makeup.
it. Okay.
Yeah. And
So
now I
real
just swim in
quickly,
it.
you brought this pretty little display. Is he
Oh,
still
I'm
baking?
so-
He's baking.
Okay.
So we can talk about something else.
So you brought this pretty little display.
I'm
What
so
is
interested,
that?
yes.
Tyree needs to
Can
know.
we start
I would
Okay.
like
at
to
the
know.
first tier
Inquiring
and go up
minds.
or however it works?
All right, so basically, this is what we call custom blend. This is a Motives cosmetic product that is on the market right now. It's definitely innovative in the makeup industry right now. I'm super excited about it. Many know, a lot don't know, that I am a beauty advisor for Motives Cosmetics. And so I'm super excited about this product because I get a lot of clients who are mixing different foundations just to get their exact color.
Right.
Sometimes you've got to get 2 to 3 different colors to make it your exact color. The thing that I'm really excited most about Motives Cosmetics is that I can create a formula. Only I have this formula for you. It's kind of like your makeup DNA to your skin complexion to the T. I can create a formula to where it's either sheer, medium to heavy coverage, and it's your color to the T. It's a 90-day supply. When you run out, you come right back because only I have the formula. So you're not going back to MAC or to any of the other makeup brands out there and mixing so that you have something that matches you to the T. A lot of women find that in their T-zone, they're light. And then in the outer zone of their face, they're darker. So a lot of women will go and try to find foundation that matches their T-zone. And that's the wrong way of doing it. When you do that, you find in your pictures that you're really ashy. That's
Right.
because you found the color in this area. And that's not your real color. This
You try to
outer
be
area,
the light skinned version
right?
of the side
You're trying to be
here.
the
Right.
light-skinned
You're
version
not
of
light
yourself.
skinned.
No,
You
we
dark
don't do
out
that.
here, girl.
So you basically want to find the match to the outer version of your face and bring that all in so that you have a flawless look.
Now, I'm sorry, how much would something like that cost me?
It's a $45 investment.
Oh.
It's a $45 investment.
90-day supply,
and
too?
it's a 90-day supply.
Oh,
And when
that's
you run
really
out, I have the formula. I'll mix it up for you again. I also love the fact that sometimes in the wintertime, you don't want like heavy coverage because, or excuse me, the summertime, you don't want heavy coverage, especially here in Phoenix because
Jesus
it's super
Christ,
hot.
yeah.
But you still want something. I can make a lighter version of what you had as far as the
okay.
feel of it, the consistency of it, so that it gives you more of a lightweight version of a
Right.
heavy
And you
cover.
want-
Now, did
sweat
you
it
say
off.
that you were going to create a version for me for free?
Now,
We can talk about that. We can definitely talk about
now
that.
how
but-
long do I have to bake?
Well, you can bake as long as you want. The longer the better. Obviously, it's going to stay. But at this point, you're pretty much done. So what I would do is look up. Just go behind with a brush and wipe the excess powder off. And now you can't even tell, but he's highlighted. Definitely highlighted. Very
Yes,
natural.
good.
We need to do it before and after.
Well, this is the before,
Oh yeah.
and that's the after.
Oh my goodness. Now, Kesha, besides being a makeup guru,
Yes. That was really
you
good.
do hair as well.
I do.
I did want to tell you that I do like the blue on you. That's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Love it, love
it's
it,
new.
love it.
I'm embracing it. I love it. I waited a long time to do this, but I'm proud. I'm happy and proud that I did do it.
So what are some of these pieces that you have here? Because I see something with a trim.
Yeah.
I see curls. I see a wave.
Yes. So with Ambiance Beauty Bar, I do have my own line of hair extensions that I provide. The biggest thing that I'm really excited about is with my line is that I've tapped into having lace frontals, which is kind of like the next big thing outside of a lace closure. So this is what we would consider a lace closure. This is my Malaysian deep wave lace closure. It's made with Swiss lace
Can I see
with
that?
the outer border. Sure. And this is raw virgin unprocessed hair from one donor. So you're going to definitely get some usage out of this hair that I'm excited about. It's not Remy hair. This is going to give you about a good 2 years worth of use.
Real quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell the people the difference between Remy hair and virgin hair?
Okay, so Remy hair, you have several different hair cuticles that are put together on a weft, and they go. It's a steam process where the cuticles are supposed to go in the same direction. You're going to get about 8 months worth of use out of that if you take care of it properly. Raw, virgin, unprocessed hair is donor hair from a young lady who sells their hair. And they go through a cleansing process. It's completely cleaned, sanitized, weighed, and they put it on a Swiss lace, or they'll put it on a track, a machine weft is what we call it in the hair industry. So you're going to get 2 years worth of usage out of that. So it's a really good investment, because you're going to find with packaged hair, Remy hair, you're going back once every few months to replace that hair, versus you buy one time the unprocessed raw virgin hair, and you're going to get about a good solid 2 years out of it. So it's a good investment.
And you have all limbs?
I do. All the way up to 30 inches. I can get 40 inches custom, but it would be a special order at that point. So my bundles start at 14 all the way through 30. There are some other things on here. This is what I wanted to talk about, the lace frontal. This is what a lot of women are wanting to invest in. This is the next big it thing on the market right now for hair. This is a 13x4 lace frontal, Swiss lace. Knots are bleached. It'll give you the scalp look. And you basically use this on the majority part of the front of your hair, so that you can pull your hair up in any which way or direction. You can French braid your hair, cornrow it. Absolutely. So this is obviously a much wider in length frontal versus a 4x4. I can get them in 5x5s too, but 4x4s is pretty standard. So you're only going to get this much of versatility on the top of your head.
Is that baby hairs on there?
There is baby hair.
I'm gonna be looking like chili.
So there is baby hairs on here. This is, like I said, the next hot commodity on the market right now. And there's a couple different ways that you can actually use this, but those are my secrets. I'll share a little bit later.
Okay. So Kesha, what is it that you have coming up? Do you have any hair specials or makeup specials you want to share with us?
Yes, I actually am doing my holiday special right now for a full face with eyelashes included. It's going to be $50. My hair specials right now, I'm going to actually, it's a package deal where you can get anywhere from 14 to 20 inches between the raw virgin unprocessed hair for about $275 for 3 bundles. So that's not bad. All the way up to 20 inches, and then after 20 inches it's going to go up.
And we will put that information
Here
somewhere or up there, wherever it's at, you'll see it. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
The next thing I wanted to kind of just show really quick is some of my other hair textures that I do offer. This is another donor hair. This is my Cambodian straight hair. This is extremely popular. This hair performs exceptionally well with no heat. So imagine what it's going to do once it's been flat ironed. I absolutely love this hair.
Oh, then you flat iron it?
Nice.
This is not flat ironed.
Yeah.
That's
like
completely no heat.
I like it. I mean, I can't.
And this is my Indian. This is very soft. This is my Indian natural wave.
Do you have a favorite that you like to use yourself?
Oh, you put me on the spot. I do. And I'm trying to get out of it because hair is an addiction for me. Let's just be real. My favorite is my Malaysian deep wave, mainly because you get so much versatility out of it. When I want to wash my hair and I got to go, I get to have it wet, and when it dries, it's really natural and light and exotic, and you don't really need product in it to keep the curl pattern. So that would be this one right here. This is by far my favorite. I know that you've got some of this in your little stash at home, and this actually matches the lace frontal, so I can get my textures in frontals and closures.
Oh, so you can be matching. Don't get no straight,
Please
and then get some
Y'all
Malaysian
know better.
curly and
Y'all
be
know
straight
better. You
and
didn't have
curly.
to
That's
say
not
that.
cute.
It's
okay?
not.
Don't do it. Don't do me or Tyree. And definitely not Kesha, because she will find you.
I will.
And I'm gonna film the rest of the show from this side.
This side, the
Boom.
baked side,
The
the
baked
highlighted side.
Real quickly before we go, is there anything else you want to tell us about this little snack? 'Cause I want to know what this blue stuff is.
Is that a serum?
This
Is that part of the mix?
This is all a part of the mix.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's a boop, 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 boop.
The thing that's really exciting about this is you've got, as you guys know, when you're color matching, there's a color wheel that you go by. So women of color, we've got a lot of red. So you want to try to get that in your formula. So we would go with something like this. Depending on how much red, you can go a little bit lower or higher.
Okay.
That would be your base to create your custom blend. Women who suffer from rosacea, you want to put some green.
I was like, because they don't need no more
Because
red.
that covers up and blends completely
Oh,
the red
wow.
out of your face. So you are getting 100% customized for your own color for your face.
That's awesome.
That's wonderful. Now, do you have anything coming up? Any?
I am having a custom blend party, hopefully within the next few weeks.
Okay.
That I don't have a date specifically yet for it, but it's going to be a big event.
Awesome.
With Motives Cosmetics. I can't wait because it takes only 15 minutes to make your formula and put it on your face. And you leave with the bottle. So
That's
I'm
dope.
Cool.
super
That's
excited
really, really
about the
interesting.
custom blend party. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
now,
we
are there
will
going to
have
be?
her-
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Is there going to be any specials at the custom blend party? Or are you just letting people know this is what we do? This is what
This is what we do.
Okay.
I do have my Beauty Behind the Beat classes
Okay.
that have been incorporated with Motives Cosmetics. So all of my attendees from my Beauty Behind the Beat classes, they've been receiving a 15% off going towards their Motives Cosmetic custom blend kit, or bottle when they do purchase. So if you're definitely interested in being a part of the Beauty Behind the Beat movement, definitely let me know. You can go to beautybehindthebeat.com.
Or ambiancebeautybar.com and that
Right.
information.
We're going to have it all here. That's all I was about to say. We're going to have all of her information.
I keep getting in your face. I'm sorry.
Or here.
Or here.
Or here. Or here.
All right. Well, thank you, Kesha.
Oh, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And
And we're
will
going to get a
be-
close-up of this, you guys. So you guys will be able to see it in
Yes.
its entirety.
Yes.
You'll see it.
Wait, Kesha needs to show you her cup before she goes.
Oh, yes.
This is her cup. That's her
is
gift
my
from
cup.
us.
I'm so special. Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Branded.
Thank you.
You
We'll be-
branded me.
We
Thank
did.
you.
Don't.
We'll be back.
Bye.
Hello, and we're back.
We're back.
Before we go, we want to thank our guests, Kesha and Genesis, for
Thank
coming
you
tonight.
guys.
That was
Whoop, whoop,
wonderful.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
We got some good tips.
Got
and
some good tips. I bet.
shook our hips. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Y'all see
Okay.
that?
So what's next? What's next? What's next?
So next, we are going to go to our indie pick of the week.
Yes.
All right. So our indie pick of the week this week, we had a young lady send us in her music. Her name is C Money May, and the song is called "You Know."
Hey, can you make it wet? Like a leaky faucet. Can you make it drip? Huh. Hey, put it on my lips. She said, ooh, you nasty. Huh. Yeah, I know. Can you make it
I
wet?
think she wrote that about you.
Listen, anything that I can twerk to, I'm here for that. Okay. All right. So what we got next?
What's next? What's next? Is it time for my health tip, or did you do? Oh, we didn't do your style of your.
We're gonna do my style your life tip, and my style your life tip is gonna be real quick and real simple. Shop at Women's Touch Apparel, and hit up Kesha at Ambiance Beauty Bar to get your face did and get your hair did and get some of that good unprocessed. How you say it?
Unprocessed virgin hair.
Unprocessed virgin
7A.
hair. Huh? You see this bake? Huh? So hit them up.
Now it's time for Treely's health tip. Okay.
Keep this tempo right.
So we did have a question from Chantel McLean, and she said, "Did you know that if you put citrus in water, that it'll help metabolize fat?" Chantel, I did know that. I did. I was going to talk about it, but since you brought it up, I'll go on and say, add some lemon and orange juice to some water, and that will increase your metabolism. What does it do? It fights fat.
It fights fat or something
Naturally.
like that.
Add some cucumber to it, maybe a little mint. to your water. Drink it all day.
Drink it all day. And she had another question. She sent two. Y'all be slipping these two questions in.
What's
but
the
that's
other
okay.
question?
She asked when were we gonna sing on the show.
Oh!
So the answer to that is next show. For the Christmas show, we are gonna actually sing a song. So you guys need to tune in for that if you really want to hear these vocals, because I'm real Mariah Carey. 1992. Watch me hit all them notes. Jingle bells, boo.
So what is it? What
I guess we're going to figure out what this tea is.
What's
because
that
it was
tea?
good.
Okay.
What's the tea? So this tea today is, I'm going to sip it again and then I'm going to let y'all know what it is. It's raspberry tea. Your boy said that. Boom.
I
It's
thought
raspberry.
it was warm Hawaiian punch. I was a close second. It was
so
delicious.
this raspberry tea is really good. So you go to your local grocery store and get it. It's really good. Mine is cold now, but it is really
and cold
good.
It tastes like Hawaiian
Cold
punch.
It tastes like Hawaiian punch. I'm just
We
saying.
like it warm, but
We like
it was a
warm.
beautiful tea. We loved it.
We like it warm.
Oh, Tyree, I'm sad again.
Time to go.
Time to say goodbye.
We thank you guys for being here. We thank you guys for watching.
Definitely.
We love you. Peace out. See y'all
Good
next
night.
time.
If me and you became